Do you ever spend hours clicking through LinkedIn trying to find the right people to talk to? It's slow, boring, and feels like a lot of work. Most tools just give you a huge list of names and expect you to do the hard work by yourself. Today, I'm showing you a better way. It's called Lessie AI, and this is the world's first people search AI agent. Think of it as a personal helper that finds, checks, and even talks to people for you instead of you and 24/7. Now, let's imagine you are a startup and you need investors, right? So, this is what you do. You go to Lessie and you simply type, for example, find 100 angel investors in California who fund AI startups. And you click find. When I first saw it, I just couldn't believe my eyes because not only you will see the list of top angel investors, but let's see, AI will also apply the filter. So as you can see, from 100 people, only 50 match this 100% criteria, and they are the best investors for you. As you can see, the other 50 is only partial match, so you don't need them. You don't need to send them emails, right? And now when you have this list, all you need to do is just click email compose and you compose your email and you send your email to all those people. Lessie AI actually researches people to help you write a personal email that sounds human. And because of this, some people are seeing like 85% of their emails get opened. Please watch this next part of the video to see how AI agents totally change the game of finding and talking to people.
All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about a whole new category of AI tools, and these are totally changing the game for how we find and connect with people. We're talking about AI agents that are built to automate the entire process, from the initial search all the way to the first outreach. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You're hunting for that perfect investor, or that key hire, or maybe a new client. You know they're out there somewhere, but you're just stuck, scrolling through what feels like an infinite number of profiles, trying to piece together clues from a dozen different tabs. It's a massive, massive time sink. In this slide, this really gets to the heart of why it's so painful. The real problem is that all this professional data is just a complete mess. I mean, think about it. The important signals about a person are scattered all over the place. LinkedIn, company websites, news articles, you name it. The tools we use don't talk to each other. So every time you switch from, say, searching to actually evaluating someone, you lose all that valuable context. It just leaves you with this slow, clunky, manual process. Now, for years, the solution we were sold was the dashboard. The thinking was pretty simple. Just give people more data, more filters, and eventually they'll find who they're looking for. But it turns out that whole approach has a pretty big fundamental flaw. And this is where we see a really interesting conceptual shift. See, dashboards at their core are built for data inspection. They let you look at raw data. That's it. But these new AI assistants, they're built for decision support. Their goal isn't just to show you a pile of information, but to actually help you figure out what to do with it. When you put them side by side like this, the difference is just crystal clear. With the old tools, you're the one doing all the heavy lifting, all the manual filtering in a workflow that's totally fragmented. And what's the outcome? A list of names. That's it. The AI assistant flips that whole script. You get assisted evaluation. The context is preserved from start to finish. And the outcome is a list of qualified people you can actually talk to. That shift in the outcome is absolutely everything. So, this brings us to the new way of doing things, the rise of the AI assistant. And I want to be clear, this isn't just some new feature tacked onto an old dashboard. No, this is a completely different way of thinking about the problem, where an intelligent agent does all the hard work for you. So, what exactly is an AI people search agent? Well, the best way to think about it is like this. It's like having your own personal AI recruiter or sales rep that works for you 24/7. It actually understands your goal, it goes out and executes the search, it reviews the candidates, and it even helps you connect with them. It's the whole shebang, all in one automated workflow. And the process itself is unbelievably simple. It really just boils down to 4 steps. First, you just tell the AI who you're looking for in plain English. Then the agent is smart enough to figure out the most important criteria. After that, it scans millions of profiles in seconds. And finally, it delivers a curated, qualified list of people complete with their contact info. Done. And here's a perfect example of what a prompt looks like. So instead of messing around with a dozen different filters for industry and location and investment stage, you just ask, find angel investors in California who fund AI startups. That's it. The AI gets the intent and handles the rest. It is a ridiculous leap in efficiency. Okay, but finding the right person? As we know, that's only half the battle. The real magic, the part that makes this a true game changer, is when the tool helps you take that next step, actually reaching out. And this is where things get so incredibly powerful. All that context is preserved. The very same AI that found the person for you now helps you write the email to them. It remembers why that person is a good fit, and it uses that insight to make your outreach way, way more effective. It's one single, seamless process. And the outreach features that are built in are frankly incredible. We're talking about AI that does the research on a prospect to write a unique, personalized email for every single person. It can figure out the best time to send it. It can automate the follow-ups, and it tracks all your metrics in one place. Say goodbye to generic templates forever. I mean, just look at this example. This isn't a meal merge. You can tell immediately. The AI picked up on a specific recent event, the company's Series B funding, and tied it directly to a relevant pain point for a sales leader. This is the kind of thoughtful, personalized outreach that actually gets a reply, and now it's being done at scale. All right, so what's the bottom line? What does all of this actually add up to? Let's take a look at the real world impact, the actual tangible benefits that people are seeing from this new approach. This number is just staggering. For one startup, this meant they could move over $100,000 from just operational costs directly into growth. Think about that. By using a single AI agent for both hiring engineers and for B2B lead generation, they didn't just save a bunch of money, they unlocked capital to pour right back into their product and their team. And on the outreach side, the results are just as impressive. With this kind of deep AI personalization, users are seeing open rates hitting 85% and reply rates of 42%. And these aren't just vanity metrics, right? This represents a fundamental change in how you can generate pipeline. This is the kind of engagement that turns cold outreach into a reliable, scalable engine for growth. And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. This quote from a verified user, it really says it all. The power of these new agents isn't just in how efficient they are, but in their raw capability. They're able to access and connect data in ways that let them find people that the traditional tools would have missed completely. And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. We are literally watching AI evolve from a simple tool that finds information into an active agent that takes action for us. It doesn't just search anymore, it connects. It doesn't just analyze, it initiates. And as this trend continues to pick up steam, it's going to fundamentally reshape not just our workflows, but the very nature of how we build professional relationships.
Now, I hope you realize why I'm so excited about Lessie AI. You will find your link and invitation code down below in description to this video. Take care.